Good evening, YouTubers. I am here with Becky.
Hello.
And Mackenzie.
Hi.
And welcome to another Whip and Chat. Although in my case, not much whipping gets done.
Whip it.
So, it is almost Halloween. Mackenzie's holiday.
Woot woot.
I'm a Christmas person, personally.
We were just talking about the different types of Halloween shows that we watch.
For me, they're year-round shows, not Halloween.
Just like her room is decorated with Halloween stuff year-round.
It is.
But that's because she's a creepy person.
I am. Hey, I like being creepy.
Yeah, it keeps all the flakes away from you.
They just think I am the flake.
What? I don't get that.
Actually, on the outside, I look perfectly normal.
It's when we get to know you that your dark side comes out.
Yeah.
Then you fall in love with her.
I have a gothic heart.
Or run away screaming. So, I have found Mackenzie's birthday and Christmas presents. I went shopping in the Halloween section of Walmart. And they are currently in a undisclosed location.
Keep in mind, my birthday's not till July, so half of this stuff is going to be hanging around for a while.
But they're in a safe location.
I haven't done any Christmas shopping yet.
In other words, they're in her room, and I don't go in her room.
You gotta find them in my room.
No thanks.
You'd spend so long in there, I would catch you.
Yeah.
It's probably a good thing your room is small.
She would still spend so long in there, I would catch her.
Her room is chaotic. Mine is too, though.
Mine's not quite as bad. There's just a giant pile for Goodwill right now.
Right. Which we still haven't gotten around to getting out.
Goodwill runs.
I need to make a Goodwill run.
I plan to do a lot of Goodwill running when...
But you live
Partways.
closer to Goodwill.
Yeah.
So you just have to come over here and we'll pile it all in your vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Your vehicle's bigger anyway.
Yeah, we can fit more. We'll do that at the beginning of November.
Anyways.
Or you could drop a bunch for Daniel's closet.
Where's Daniel's closet?
It's the Redeemer Church down across from Papa John's.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you what, they saved me when I was first homeless. I had nothing.
When
And
were
I
you
got a bunch of
homeless?
clothes there.
I didn't
Anyway, I'm sure YouTubers don't.
A while ago.
Yeah. Hey, that makes for interesting stories. If you want to share.
Yeah, it's not something I'm gonna share right now.
Got it. Well, teaser.
So, because Mackenzie's making me wait to decorate for Christmas.
It is only October! You're not allowed to decorate for Christmas till after Thanksgiving.
I know. So I went and bought a Christmas tree the other day.
She did.
Where is it?
In the corner.
Oh. Is this just a small one?
anymore.
It's not a treadmill anymore.
I said it's not by the treadmill anymore.
Like, what happened to the treadmill that you just got?
It was sitting right by the treadmill.
I put it away. Since I can't decorate for Christmas yet.
It's only a little 4-foot tree.
I put the Christmas tree away.
And you take it out when she's gone.
And pet it and hug it and call it
She's not actually that insane. She'll forget about it quite quickly. But I have conceded that we can start making some decorations and whatnot because I've got my new resin obsession, and I need to play.
Yep. And we thought about, as a compromise, you can make a snowflake out of little pieces of bone.
If I can find a good mold for it.
Bones. Yeah. Multiple bones. That'd be cute. Make some cute Halloween, Christmas decorations.
We are going to do a video in the future of the three of us trying to build a gingerbread house.
Yeah, that would be way fun.
So look for it in the future.
Speaking of which,
I
you
got
gotta order
paid. I
some.
want to order that mold.
How about a spiderweb snowflake? You could put little spiders
My friends
on
are
it.
nuts YouTubers. I'm sorry.
How cute is that? I think that's pretty genius.
We are not
Anyway.
nuts.
We are creative.
Anyway, so we thought we'd discuss some of our favorite Halloween year-round, in Mackenzie's case, movies.
So I'm a big fan of Stranger Things, and that's about my level of like scary shows. Is Stranger Things. That's a comfortable, tolerable type of scary. I used to, when I was younger, be way into more of like the horror like shows, and by that, on my definition, is like The Ring, the movie The Ring.
That was so sad.
But when I was in high
that's
school,
a popular movie, but it was not one I cared
in
for.
high school, that was one of my top favorite shows. But since then, I've gotten more tender, a pansy.
My favorite Halloween movie is It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Nah. So we were talking about levels, like shade levels, like she's white, I'm gray, and
Mackenzie's
I'm
black
flat
as
out black.
midnight.
yeah,
Black and red.
black
you know,
and
to
red.
you gotta represent that gore porn.
She likes Nightmare on Elm Street and...
The bloodier the better. Nothing scares me except for real life and real people.
Mm-hmm.
That's because you work retail.
Have you watched the Ted Bundy tapes yet?
Mm-mm.
Real people scared me too when I worked
That's
retail.
about real person. That kind of makes me nervous because I know he existed and I was kind of his type.
I see.
That's
I had long dark hair parted in the middle.
That's why Rebecca's coloring book scared me last night.
People
What?
at Walmart.
People of Walmart coloring book. Those people haunt my dreams.
That's so funny.
And no, Rebecca, I don't think I saw you in it. Not you.
Okay, I was like, okay.
Rebecca's another YouTuber.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're Becky, not Rebecca.
Yeah, that's right.
You're just Becky.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Or Duchess.
Duchess. Dude, Duchess is on vacation.
Yes, she is.
I know.
But I have been going a little crazy decorating for Halloween.
It's cute.
It's all cutesy Halloween decorations. Not my style, though.
You decorate your bedroom, I decorate the rest of the house.
You need to get a smoke machine for your...
No, I hate those things.
You could put a little bit of green leaves in there and smoke it up. Dude, I tell you what, sage. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I burnt sage the other day, and I thought, okay, well, I want to get more off of it, so I opened the little bundle up, and then I put, I know, I learned the hard way. So, like, I lit it up to get more smoke, because it was just a little bit...
Well, that's the whole point. You just waft it.
I know, I wafted it. No, this, like, whoosh.
Yeah.
I was like,
I think you're thoroughly cleansed.
I know.
Becky is cleansed of evil.
I am. You know, and I had better days after I did that.
I actually have some sage upstairs. I should smudge this house.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Marissa's looking at me like I'm insane.
No, it works, dude.
She
I
doesn't
believe
believe
it.
in any of that. You know that.
Oh, well, I do. It worked out. Dude, wow. Yeah. Thoroughly cleansed. I love incense and sage and
I have a piece of Palo Santo, too.
diamonds. I do love diamonds. I was talking about crystals. And
Yeah.
What? Crystals.
That noise you just made.
Oh, it's with my tongue. I mean, yeah.
None of us are quite right now, just to let you know.
Mackenzie's sleep deprived. I'm high on chocolate and sugar, and Becky is just Becky.
Yeah.
Becky's
on a
high
good
on
day.
rabbit food.
Yes.
She just had a salad.
But
Okay, so what other shows do you like?
Halloween, not
Yeah.
really any.
Just The Great Pumpkin?
Yep, the Great Pumpkin.
Because
She doesn't do really anything creepy. The creepiest I could get her to watch was Fringe.
Fringe.
Fringe was not creepy.
It had
Wow,
a few
that's
creepy episodes that
surprising.
you said were creepy.
It did, but
It
it was
can get
more
creepy.
scientific.
Yeah. And Walter.
Walter is just
And
sweet.
a cow.
It had the cow, yes. They ambered the cow. And they didn't de-amber it because it would have alerted the authorities.
And people are like, huh?
Watch Fringe, folks. It's a great movie.
It's not on
good.
TV anymore. You're gonna have to order the DVDs from Netflix or find it somewhere else.
It's on Amazon Prime now.
Is it? Okay, there you go. Amazon Prime. And I'm gonna tap the iPod just to get rid of a notification. Hopefully that worked, and hopefully it hasn't skipped any of our video.
Oh dear.
How long have we been filming? Because it says 11 minutes.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it did last time either. So
Fringe can get pretty freaky.
Yeah, but it's cool.
she
It
likes
is
the
cool.
science behind it.
I do.
So it just has to get the sweet spot for you, huh?
She's very scientific minded. So if you get enough science in there, she's good to go.
Yep. Just not overly scientific to where I can't follow.
So not rocket science.
No. Not thermodynamics or any of that
They
stuff.
worked with that in Fringe.
Yeah, but they don't go into the
geeky stuff?
they don't go into
They
the
didn't get
theories
overly geeky.
they don't go into the theories behind
No,
it.
they don't.
See, I love the geeky stuff. Sci-fi. The geekier the better.
Yeah,
you don't
Fringe
like
was
Fringe.
more sci-fi than anything else.
I liked Fringe the first time that I watched it. The
I
second
loved
time
that show.
was a little weird. Depends on the mood.
Yeah.
The state of mind I'm in. The phase of bipolarism.
I haven't really talked about mental health on my channel lately.
Oh yeah? So what's your latest state of mental health?
My mental health is pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's why you haven't been talking about it. You haven't had a need.
Yeah. The season's changing kind of sucks.
Yeah.
It's hard to see it get dark so quick.
Yeah. It's only like, what, 6:30 right now, and it's getting dark out.
And Marissa and I both suffer slightly from seasonal affective.
And then the days are getting, with the days getting shorter and colder, and
The leaves are dying.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I know everybody's like, oh, look at the leaves changing color. To me, it's just leaves dying. Which means it's going to be cold.
yeah. And it's cold in the mornings, and it's cold at night.
It didn't get out of the 50s today, which I know doesn't sound very cold, but it's just going to get colder.
Mm-hmm.
Where my grandma is, they didn't get out of the 40s the other day, and they had 27-mile-per-hour winds.
Ooh.
That's like
Yeah, it's not
high
too
of
horrible
30s.
yet, but it's getting there, and
Well,
it just reminds you that it's going to get worse.
Wasn't like the drops in temperature seems a little bit more like oddly extreme because my one friend in Colorado, it was 80 one day, and then the next day it dropped down to a high of 40.
Yeah.
That seems pretty.
They've already
extreme.
had snow in Kansas.
They've had snow in quite a few states.
Mm-hmm.
I think Colorado is getting their first snow.
Minnesota's had snow. Montana's had 17 inches of snow.
Mhm.
Utah snowed a little bit, and that wasn't terrible. But
Arizona. Can't come soon enough.
Arizona.
No snow. No snow.
Hey, you wait long enough. With the climate change, you may end up going there right when it starts to snow.
Oh, don't say that.
Bite your tongue, Miss Becky.
Sorry, I was just thinking that would be.
Didn't
sad.
you know climate change isn't real?
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna have a fight. These two are gonna stab each other with their drill pens.
That was sarcasm, people.
Nice. I laugh because of those who do believe that are going to
I
get a rude
know.
awakening.
And the Earth is flat.
Yeah, didn't you know the Earth is flat?
Otherwise, we'd fall off the edge.
Uh-huh.
Gravity's not real.
Dude, I tell you what, this next generation, the younger ones, man, they're fierce. They're coming out swinging.
Mm-hmm. With no scientific evidence to back them.
Oh, the poor bears. Did you see the bears up in Canada are starting to starve?
No, I did
Poor
not see that.
babies. There's more and more starving bears. And the polar bears, they're dying off. That Gretchen, she has a lot of science to back her up. She has a lot of the top
I don't know
scientists
who
that are.
that is.
Oh, Gretchen, the girl who's doing has that whole big.
I don't watch the news or
following
anything.
Push for climate change. Okay, well, anyways, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about.
Nope, not a clue.
All right. She's just a 16-year-old that has really made a big name for herself as a climate activist. She's helped influence a lot of schools around the world to strike for climate change.
Okay.
But anyways, I'm very impressed by her.
So Mackenzie's having an issue with commercials.
Dude, don't we all have a gripe against commercials?
There's too many of them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a huge issue with them because they mean I can go to the bathroom.
It's true.
I didn't have to go to the bathroom. All they were doing was interrupting my show.
Dude, I have to say though, when the show does come back for 5 minutes and goes back to commercial,
And that's what
again,
happened. That's when I outraged.
That was just why even bother coming back?
Exactly.
Just
It's like they did one thing and back to commercial.
Mhm.
But you were yelling at it before that.
I was watching the season premiere of New Supernatural. I've only ever watched it on Netflix before. I am not used to commercials interrupting my boys.
Even though she's lesbian. They're her boys.
They're everybody's boys. They're the
not
world's
boys. They're not my boys.
They're cute.
I have no interest in the Winchester boys.
Everybody calls them the boys. Because that's what their mother calls them.
Marissa's boys are named Edward and Jacob.
Edward and Jasper.
Jasper.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's not into the wolves.
That sounds so wrong. I need to read those books again. I tried
You
watching
need
the
to
movies
read
again.
Harry Potter.
Oh, I know. I'm going to have to send it back to you in the mail because I'm sure I'm not going to finish it before I move. Or it could be the one thing that reminds me of that I have of yours.
No.
She's already had to replace them.
I know. I will give it back to you before I leave. That's the best chance.
It's
of
not
you
my
getting it back.
copy, is it?
No.
Okay. I have all of them on hardback, so.
Yeah, I've already had to replace my Harry Potter books once.
For she who will not be named.
Me?
No.
No.
Oh. I wouldn't be surprised if I lost it. No, but I know.
No, it wasn't you.
I know where yours is. It's right next to my bed.
It's been
someone
there
we
for the
no longer
last 2
speak to.
years.
I know it has some dust on it.
It's been there for the last 2 years.
With
Or
good
longer.
intentions. I think it's been more like 3
I don't
at
know
least.
if I have those on my Kindle or not.
What?
I think I might have bought the Harry Potter series.
Yeah,
on
you
Kindle.
did.
I did. And Twilight and Divergent.
So I tried
And the
watching the
Hunger Games.
Twilight movies again, and I just couldn't do it. I don't know. I loved it. I even went to the theater where they did the Twilight-a-thon, where you watched all the movies in one day, because it was the premiere for the last Breaking Dawn, the last movie. That was so fun. But it had been several years since I had seen the movies, and I started watching them again. I'm like, oh, I can't do it. But I love the books. What do you think? Did you like the books better than the movies?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I usually do like books better than movies,
Yeah,
though.
it's rare when the movie is better than the book.
It's very rare. Although I don't agree that Kristen Stewart's a terrible actress. I think she's excellent.
Yeah.
She played the part she was given, as it was written.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bella was just a weak character.
She was.
Let's see.
But, it gave Kristen Stewart a reputation, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And not one she deserves. That's like saying Nicolas Cage is a terrible actor because he was in a couple of bad movies.
Yeah.
Right.
And people do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, well, the last 2 movies he was in were terrible, so he's a bad actor. What about the 20 other films he played excellent in?
They do that to Keanu Reeves, too.
I know. I love Keanu Reeves.
I love Keanu Reeves.
Yes, he
But
had a
he's
few
been
bad
in some
roles,
bad
but
movies, yeah.
I don't know. Some of those movies that are considered bad I kind of liked. Like Johnny Mnemonic. I loved that movie.
Mm-hmm.
And he's Ted.
I know. I love that. I love that movie.
That was his first role, I think.
So if you had to pick one movie as your favorite,
That's a good question.
what would it be?
Ever After. Hands down. Easy. It's always been my favorite.
One movie, Mackenzie.
I don't know that I can do it. I just don't know that I can.
Can you do it?
The Pacifier with Van Diesel.
Vin Diesel.
What's that about?
Not Van. Vin.
Vin Diesel.
Thank you.
So Vin Diesel, The Pacifier, what's that one about?
Army man not Army, Navy, I'm sorry. Navy SEAL goes to take care of some kids while their mother is in Switzerland trying to find this military program her husband had developed. Well, how do I summarize it without spoiling it?
I'm assuming
It's a
a
tough one.
baby is involved.
5 kids.
5 kids.
Basically, the mother's delayed in Switzerland, and he teaches the kids to.
And how did he get the job as watching? Is he a Manny?
No, he's actually supposed to be looking for the program at her house.
And
I
he's
think.
he's protecting the kids.
Yeah, he's protecting them. He's kind of like a bodyguard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
That's your hands down most favorite
that's
movie?
my favorite movie.
I don't know that I can pick just one.
It
If I could only ever pick one,
Or one series.
Oh, Supernatural.
if I
think is
had to pick, no, that's a show, not a movie.
No.
Shows and
She
movies
said
are
series.
separate.
Oh, okay.
TV shows and movies are completely separate, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think the Saw franchise
Okay.
I'd have to pick. It's a toss-up between Saw and Hellraiser.
Okay.
But Saw, I liked every film, and Hellraiser, the last 2 sucked. I bought them just to have the full collection, but I probably will never watch them again.
Yep, I have Ever After almost all the
But I
way
can't
memorized.
pick a favorite Saw movie. They're all awesome in their own way.
I've never seen any of them.
You've
The
never
first one's the scariest of all of them. They just kind of became gore porn. Just nothing but blood and guts, and really cool looking traps.
That sounds like the Fast and Furious.
Oh, that's a good series too. And I'm not even really into cars.
Okay,
But
now
the first one was the worst of the psychological thriller.
Now
There was
I-
very little blood, except for a big puddle.
I know Supernatural's your favorite TV series.
Yes, hands
What's your
down.
favorite TV series?
That one's hard. Well, I think the Stargate series. There's Stargate SG-1, Stargate Atlantis, and Stargate
I didn't
Universe.
like the series as much as I liked the original movie.
The original
I loved
movie's
the
awesome.
movie, but I didn't
Mhm.
like the TV show as much.
Well, it's one of those TV shows that you have to give it like 5 episodes to
I think
kind
they
of get
changed
into
too
the thing.
much.
Yeah, they did change quite a bit.
And I wanted to keep the spirit of the original movie, and they just didn't. That's why I didn't like the Buffy the Vampire Slayer TV series.
I tried to watch
watched
that
the
one.
movie when it came out, and
Mhm.
that was hilarious. It was a comedy, and they
Mhm.
turned it into like a dark drama for TV.
Yeah.
That was not the Buffy I knew.
Yeah.
So that disappointed me.
Did you ever get into, like, the Vampire Diaries?
No.
Hmm,
Although I
like that
will say that the author who wrote the original books it was based on is an excellent author.
one. Did you know that she accused Stephanie Myers of ripping her off?
That doesn't surprise me.
She was so mad, she tried to sue her.
Honestly, it doesn't surprise me.
Because she has had the Vampire Diaries for quite a few years before Stephanie Myers came out with Twilight.
And before that, she was doing another Supernatural series,
Mm-hmm.
which she never finished.
Hmm.
I bought what I thought was the completion
Wait,
of the series, and it turned out to be a fan fiction.
wait, are you talking to, which author are you talking about?
L.J. Smith,
Oh, okay.
who wrote the original Vampire Diaries books.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bought the book that I thought finished off the Night World series, and it turned out to be fanfic. I still haven't been able to bring myself to read it.
I thought it was kind of, like, I could see that author's point, that I could see how she easily could have just took her idea and made Twilight. That Stephanie took, kind of inspiration from her series. But the storylines are still quite different. I mean, there's no werewolf, like...
Yeah, I haven't actually watched Vampire Diaries or read any of the books,
Dude,
so I can't make a judgment call.
Serious eye candy with that. I liked it.
I started watching the originals, which was a spin-off,
Of Vampire
but I
Diaries?
never really finished it.
Huh.
I don't even think I made it through the full first season.
Yeah, so I like Stargate. I love the concept of just, like, exploring space and different worlds and stuff. It's exciting.
Get away from Earth, that's
Mhm.
such a nightmare anymore.
I love getting lost in it. And it is, like, a cheesy series, but, like, I love those kind of shows. Like, I think some of the best shows come from, like, England, like, Britain.
The movie had a lot more drama.
And Canada. I really love
British shows are awesome.
British shows and Canadian shows are just some of the best. And so it's one of those series that, like, you got to give it a few episodes to really kind of get the feel for it. Then you get really hooked on it.
Just like Being Human.
Mm-hmm.
I have to watch the British version of that. I watched the American version.
Have you ever seen Sherlock?
No.
Benedict Cumberbatch is one of my favorite actors. He is so sexy.
I'm not so much into mystery. So it doesn't really call to me.
But isn't Lucifer kind of mystery?
No, that's crime drama. Flat out crime drama. Like I said, it's NCIS
Sherlock.
except with angels and demons.
Yeah. Sherlock is, kind of a crime. He's solving.
But I like the supernatural aspect to it.
Yeah, I like supernatural stuff too. All right, you, Miss Marissa.
My favorite TV series?
Yes.
Survivor.
Reality TV, one of my least favorite things.
Yeah.
Reality television ruined television, in my opinion.
Survivor isn't the same like it used to be in the very beginning.
It's not, but I like some of the twists they've come up with. Some of them I don't like, but this season, Island of the Idols is really good. Except for Boston Rob. He's not my favorite character. I think if he and Sandra can get over their arrogance at being some of the best players...
Get the ego.
Boston Rob had a very big ego in his season. And I think if he can get past his ego to teach the new players, then it'll be great. But
Doesn't it seem, though, like when the beginning of Survivor, they were really surviving on, like,
That's
little...
because it's all scripted now.
Yeah, it does seem
It
way
used
too
to be
scripted.
more real, but it's much more scripted now. They're not actually starving.
Yeah.
no,
They get catered.
they give them rice and stuff.
No. You know when the cameras are not on them. They live a normal life. I'm sorry, they're not surviving. I
Yeah.
don't buy it.
I kind of agree with you. Like, I think it's a cool show for what it is. I just look at it.
They're basically paid actors.
From
at
what
this
I've
point.
looked at it, I just kind of see it as those food shows now. Like, they go and then they kind of do the little chaos and stuff, like the challenges and stuff. But it just seems like a different. I guess scripted is a good word to describe it. It's just different.
I guess Marissa really wants to believe they're half starving and only eating rice and coconut. Whereas I don't buy it. I think they get catering every day. I think they get real food and they actually sleep in normal places with plumbing and showers. Because how do they stay looking so clean?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but...
Do they ever show, like, clips from overnight when they're sleeping?
Yeah.
They do? Maybe they are. Because I know that's when I've seen
that
a
stuff
little
can all be
bit,
staged.
a little bit here and there, but
I
for
believe
several
it if
years
it
I
was
haven't
live,
seen a full
but
season. I think I saw just the last one I had seen of a full season was one of the first season, second season, and third season ever, like when I was in junior
again,
high.
I'm the cynic, so
You are the cynic.
I don't believe anything unless I have proof.
All right, so we'll send you out there.
That's okay. I go to the jungle every day. It's called retail.
Oh man. So you got
Especially this time of month.
This time of year.
Yeah, it's gonna get worse. Oh my god.
Oh man. Well, if you could only have one book on your bookshelf, what would it be?
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's very hard. I can't pick one.
I can't pick one either, but if I were to be like, so my favorite, let's change the question. The first favorite book that comes to mind? For me, it's The Count of Monte Cristo. That one, they really changed things up in the movie. Did you ever read that book?
No.
I think you'd really like it.
I guess for me it'd be Pride and Prejudice.
I haven't read that book, but I love the TV series and the movie. Have you seen the TV series?
No.
Oh, it's so good.
But I have seen the movie.
There's lots of different.
The original.
Yeah. I think we're slowing down.
I do too.
Who was it that took a nap to celebrate her 20 million subscribers or something?
Jenna Marbles.
Someone she doesn't watch.
Someone Mackenzie watches.
Here's the gummy bears.
Oh, cute. That is so cute.
I'll be using it
Are you gonna make
mainly for soap, I think.
horror gummy bears? Gummy bears with blood coming out?
Oh, that would be too difficult. These are too tiny.
Beheaded gummy bears?
Huh?
Beheaded gummy bears.
That I could do. Just pour the little soapy gummy bears and then cut their heads off.
You guys are disturbing.
Gummy bear heads all over.
How about you make some actual gummy bears, but it has a little squishy center to them?
Well, that's the thing. Once I use it for soap, I can't use it for food.
Oh, that's true.
That's why if I want to use it for resin or soap, I have to pick one or the other. I don't think they work. I don't think you're supposed to interchange it.
Well, it would
Maybe
make
I'll cut it in
sense.
half.
You guys are disturbing.
I still stand by the spider web snowflakes.
I don't know how to do that though.
We'll have to look. I'm
You
sure
have
you.
wonderful creative ideas, but they have to be achievable.
I'm sure it's achievable.
Figure it out, then.
All right.
All right, on the spiderweb snowflake idea, we're gonna end this.
Okay.
All right. I hope you all have a great evening, and those of you who see this beforehand, enjoy Rebecca's live later on. Have a good night and take care. Bye.
Good day. Goodbye.